Na sziasztok, a nevem Zolex 50, és ma játszani fogok a Me Little Investigation nevezetű játékkal, ami hát olyan évekkel ezelőtt jött ki, vagy hát inkább egy éve vagy több, amióta kijött ez a játék, amúgy kurva hangos. Ez már nem kell egy hű de nagy hangerő, hogy beszarjak, ez nem olyan játék. Ez olyan, mintha eljátszanám Sherlock Holmes-t. Full screen. Lássuk, hogy mennyit tudok angolul, nem igaz? Difficulty access. Na nézzük, hogy milyen ez a játék. Az kiderül, hogy ez több részből áll. Hogy nem ez az egy az, amit... De hogy tudták használni ezeket a...
What's going on?
Mi most ilyen nyomozósdit fogunk játszani.
Rarity, I came as soon as I heard. What happened? Oh, Twilight! It's awful, horrible, dreadful, perhaps even the worst possible thing! And
Szokásos.
Why, Twilight? Do I detect skepticism? Well, I shall have you know that last night I became a victim. A tragic, tragic victim. Woe is me. I shall never recover from this injury this was brought upon me.
Ezek az effektek amúgy kurva jók. Meg a szövegek is kurva jók. Ugye jól össze tudták csatolni. Akkor nem is volt AI, amúgy. Ez legalább nem kell más, csak az egér.
Stolen from? What was stolen? They were stolen, Twilight. Who? My two jewels, True Blue and Opal.
Ahem. Twilight, what Rarity is trying to say is that thieves broke into the Carousel Boutique last night and stole both the True Blue, a large sapphire which she had recently acquired when gem hunting, and Opal, which is her cat.
How could they? How could they? Oh, my poor, poor darling, all alone out there with those ruffians.
Hát igen, Rarity már csak ilyen.
I'm gonna go ahead and hope that she was talking about her cat there. What happened? Do you have any idea who did this?
Well, no. I'm afraid we haven't the slightest idea.
Ponyville doesn't really have much of a police force, you see, so we are a little under-equipped to handle something like this. This doesn't happen very often, you know.
Mondjuk Ponyville-ben nincs rendőrség, meg ilyesmi. Csak van a Wonderbolts, meg van a királyőrség, ez a kettő. Ami mindkettő Pegazus. De olyan, hogy nem is tudom, az a baj, hogy nem szerepelt Pony nyomozó. Max Pinkie Pie, de az teljesen más tészta. Mondjuk az a rész, hogy igen, emlékszem rá, amikor Pinkie Pie nyomozósdit játszott, de mindvégig Twilight fejtett meg mindent. Kb. Jaj, de hülye, mekkora hülyeség volt az a rész.
Exactly what happened last time? I can't seem to recall.
The one brought in to investigate the baby that went missing and which ended up being found unharmed in the closet?
Ah, yes, I do recall that. But I'm not sure where you're going with.
The one that somehow managed to implicate Pinkie Pie in a fictional Dragon X smuggling ring?
Well, yes. Yes, that's the one.
Ja, pont, hogy Pinkie Pie, szokásos. Pont a Pinkie Pie-t kellett erre a munkára fogni.
Think positive, Twilight. They may, perform better this time. Yes, that's the ticket.
És amúgy ez egy hete történt ez a történet.
Well, there's not much for it either way, Twilight. After all, no pony in our town has any experience with this sort of thing. We'll just have to wait it out. Oh, I have so much to do at the moment. I simply can't stay around any longer. We'll get to the bottom of this as soon as that investigative team arrives, Rarity. You have my word.
I'm afraid she's right, you know. We shall simply have to wait it out.
If that investigative team gets their hooves on this case, who knows what ridiculous things they might come up with this time. There has to be a better way. Rarity, I'm on the case.
I beg your pardon, Twilight?
Some pony needs to get to the bottom of this, right? Well, I volunteer. I've had experience investigating crime before, after all.
Twilight, I'm really not sure if that's
Ja.
a grand idea.
Ebben a történetben Twilight lesz az, aki kinyomozza az egész bűnügyet.
Well, I mean, sure. That particular investigation pretty much involves completely airtight evidence that directly identified the culprits in one go. And it also included an eyewitness who saw almost everything who could lead me exactly to the clues. But it's not like the team from Canterlot will be much better, right?
Forgive me, Twilight, if your words do not inspire a great deal of confidence.
It'll be fine. Don't you worry, Rarity. I'll have this case wrapped up in a jiffy. Mystery novels came through for me then, so surely they'll come through for us again.
Hey!
Pinkie Pie. Valahogy Pinkie Pie, mert hogy Pinkie
Where did you come from?
mert hogy Pinkie Pie-t is éppen erre a munkára tervezték, de őnek kb. Nulla ehhez való értelme. Vagy pont ez egy nagyon rossz ötlet egyébként, hogy pont, hogy Pinkie Pie-nak kellett ezt a munkát adni. Miközben ő marhára inkább szórakoztat, mint hogy ő most neki áll nyomozni, és eddig nulla eredménye van ebben. Mint magában a mesében.
Oh, well, I was walking by and I was all, my assistance is needed, and I must fulfill my duty.
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
Helping a pony in need. Duh!
Ő azért van itt, hogy fárasszon kb.
Not you.
Csak nehezíti a dolgomat.
Remember what happened last time?
Of course I do, silly. But this time is completely different. I have, wait for it, a walkthrough!
Sokat segít.
A walkthrough, silly! For this game, the way things work are completely different than last time. Honestly, sometimes I worry about her.
Pinkie, you're talking to some bushes.
Oh, Twilight, I'm not talking to those old things. I'm talking to them! Out there! You see what I have to work with here?
You know,
Kb.
I'm not
Ebben most
going
Pinkie
to
Pie
ask
kb. Olyan, mint a Dora a felfedezőben a térkép kb. Olyan semmit mondó.
Okie dokie dokie. Well, the first step of any investigation is to move around. You can't find anything if you don't move your little rump to where the clues are. So, to walk places, you first lift your hoof up and move it in front of your other hoof.
Pinkie, I'm pretty sure I know how to walk.
Oh, right! But I bet you've never walked like this before! Now, if you want her to walk, well, you just gotta click on the spot you want her to walk to, and she goes! Or, if you want her to keep moving, just press and hold, and she'll walk towards your cursor!
Ja.
And, of course, if you wanted to get somewhere lickety-split, just double-click and
pretty sure I can walk myself.
Ó, de fárasztó a Pinkie Pie. Nagyon fárasztó.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about the details. They'll figure it
A
out.
világ legfárasztóbb pónia.
Promise.
Persze jó figura, hogy mindenki boldog, hát ez csak van, akit már lefáraszt a hülyesége. Áj.
So now we know how to move. Great, but what about, you know, examining evidence?
Oh, that's simple. If you want to talk to someone or look at something, all you gotta do is click on it. Easy peasy. Why, I bet if you clicked on
Kb. Most elmagyarázza, hogy kb. Hogy így olvasgatom, így némileg, hogy az, hogy klik, hogy így klikkeljek az egérre ahhoz, hogy ezt-azt bezárjam, ezeket az adott szövegeket, stb.
Yeah, but you gotta keep them happy, right? So you better think of something to say about it. Otherwise, they might get upset.
Right, of course. We wouldn't want to make them upset after all.
And that's it!
That's it?
That's it! Well, that's not it, but it's it for now, because the other its come later. You're not ready for those its yet, though. Don't you worry about them.
Okay.
Okie dokie, and I'm off. Bye, Twilight. And I'll see you real soon, too. Catch you later. That was fascinating, was it not?
That's one way to describe it.
But useful, wouldn't you say? Though I must confess, I still do not believe that this is a good idea.
Don't worry, Verity. I'll get to the bottom of this before that investigation team even gets here.
Jaj, tudnék menteni, hogyha valamit elbasznék. Oh. Ilyen sok tettes van? Kell tudok beszélgetni? Vagy nem. Hanem fölül vannak a tettesek, és alul pedig az, hogy milyen bizonyíték van, ha jól emlékszem, úgy működik.
A strange star-shaped object? I can't say I know what this is, but it looks out of place, which makes it a clue in my book.
Star-shaped object.
The boutique's looking as
Jaj, mindent meg tudok vizsgálni, amúgy. Nagyon, ez ilyen nagyon történetgazdag játék amúgy.
But then along came Pinkie Pie. Then a song started. Then a chorus joined in. I don't even know where they came from. And then somehow, 3 minutes later, the Carousel Boutique was good as new. One of these days, I really have to resume my studies of painting. Well, that's sure one way to get into a building. You'd think a jewel thief would be more, well, subtle than that.
Csak azért csináltam volna gyorsan, hogy ehhez kippelgetem.
Well, it doesn't take a sharp eye to see that these are tire marks. And it doesn't take a sharp wit to figure out that whoever was here probably was the cause of this broken window, too.
Ja, az első bizonyíték.
Anything else here? Is this hair?
Ez egy haj.
Hey! How's it going, Twilight?
Istenem, Pinkie Pie.
Silly. That's not important. What is important is what you just got there.
Tényleg olyan a Pinkie Pie, mint valami tutoriál.
It's hair.
Kb.
It's not just hair. Like, it's a clue. And do you know what every superific investigator does with clues?
Do tell.
They use their big, humongous brains to figure out stuff about him, of course. Jeez, it's like she hasn't even read the All you gotta do is bring up the evidence list, click on a piece of evidence or a profile, then click on combine with, click on another, then click on combine.
Ja, így most magyarázza el, hogy hogyan lehet kombinálni.
Investigative wizardry takes care of the rest. If it can. Sometimes it's done. But that's the magic of investigation for you. Also, if you ask for extra help from the options menu, then the evidence button will get all glowy to let you know that there's some evidence you can combine.
Amúgy ebből a játékból kurva régen láttam már. Évekkel ezelőtt végigjátszást. Rohadt hosszú.
Right on that.
Majd lehet, hogy megvágom.
Well, have fun investigating. Me? I've got a cake in the oven, so I better get back before the cakes notice I'm gone. Keep an eye on her, okay? Bye!
You know, I suppose there might be a connection between the hair and the tire marks, now that she mentions it.
Ezt el tudom rakni? Nem, csak... Ja, hogy itt vannak az egyéb bizonyítékok. És ezt lehet kombinálni is.
I can't seem to find a logical connection here.
Ja, több bizonyíték kéne. Nagyjából ezzel lehet variálni, de...
If we assume that this hair is from some animal, then it'd naturally follow.
Ja, megvan, már értem.
Explaining why that pony went towards the window. Except, what animal was it? A pony, perhaps?
És itt teljességgel változik az egész leírás. Valamelyest. Vagy hozzáadódik. Okés.
Why, thank you, darling. But I'm afraid that I haven't a clue what I'd use it for. Terribly sorry, but I simply cannot accept this gift.
I wasn't.
Aj, de hülye. Azt hiszem, hogy ajándékot adok neki. Na jó, hagyjuk. Menjünk. Irány Ponyville. Hopp, hopp, hopp.
I'm not done investigating the crime scene yet. I should look around more.
Jaj, de majd még visszamegyek.
Just a flower bush. Nothing special, really. Although, now that I take a closer look, there's a ball here. With a note? Sometimes
Kb. Mindent meg fog magyarázni, így kb. Ebből fog állni a videó.
Play around with it as much as you like. Just make
Nagyon részletesen elmagyarázza, hogy ez meg az a tárgy mire jó, meg ilyesmi.
Somehow I get a sense for who put this here.
Ó,
You know, I always see those tents when I come by here, but I've never actually learned what they
ma úgy
are.
kíváncsi vagyok, hogy összességében hány ponival lehet belefutni.
Closer to town square, though. Or gypsies? I'd have thought they would have left by now if so. Or maybe it's all a big front for a secret group of dragon egg smugglers, and they're all hoping that, just like I have all this time, we pay them no mind because they're just tents of no consequence in the background. When all this time, right under our noses, they've been shifting dozens upon dozens of illicit dragon eggs to a shadowy, nefarious crime boss!
Ezt a hülyeséget.
Probably gypsies.
Az elején
I'm
túl...
not done investigating the crime scene yet. I should look around more.
Jó, de én most nem azt szeretném. Nem tudok elmenni Ponyville-be? Vagy ez most what? Ó! Oh,
A piece of cloth.
erre nem is emlékeztem.
I think I know what this is from.
Elterelte a figyelmem. Ja, ez is...
Pinky, stop doing that! I'm trying to concentrate here.
Oh, sorry, but I thought you might really like to know this latest thing I found in the walkthrough.
Amúgy nem sokat segít Pinky.
What is it?
Well, if you get a piece of evidence that someone might know about, then after you start talking to them, you can click on Present Evidence, and they'll let you know what they know about it. Pretty neat, huh?
I'm supposed to do what to what now?
Twilight, honestly, what am I gonna do with you? Well, you know what I mean, right? So it'll all work out peachy keen to the end. I just know it.
Way to fill me with confidence, Pinky.
Kb. Pinky Pie nagyjából a kajákról beszél kb. Még én
Well,
nyomozok.
that's all I got. See you around, Twilight. Till next time.
És érted, így rám néz, és azt mondja, hogy hamarosan találkozunk. Úgy, mint Dóra a felfedező. De miért nem tudok elmenni?
Not done investigating the crime scene yet.
Valamit kihagytam, vajon?
I'm not done investigating the crime scene yet.
Most vissza kéne menjek.
I can't seem to find a logic.
Oké, ez nem jött be. Akkor most... Gondolom, vissza kell menjek Rarityhez, mi? Így minden egyes részletet el kell mondjak neki, mi?
Oh, I remember this little problem.
You do?
Of course. I fixed that this morning, in fact. I can tell you about it if you'd like, though I'm not really sure if it's relevant to this case, darling.
Don't worry, Rarity.
Ja, hogy vele kellett volna beszélnem továbbra is. És minden...
Rarity, I think we should start with what happened last night.
Of course, darling. What would you like to know?
Could you describe exactly what happened and what you saw?
Well, I'm afraid there isn't much to tell. I was sleeping in my bedroom when suddenly I heard a shrill crash from downstairs. I went downstairs to investigate, and what did I find but my house overturned and ransacked, my prized jewel gone, and my beloved Opal S is missing as well. Oh, Opal, help is coming soon.
Perhaps I should ask more specifically about what was stolen.
Jó, haladunk. Stolen under quest.
And that was everything there is to speak of? You saw nothing else at all?
No, nothing, I'm afraid. So sorry, Twilight.
That sounded awfully suspicious. Rarity, are you hiding something? Ugh! Pinky, what are... Actually, you know what? Never mind. I can guess.
Ooh, can I guess too? Is it a bread box?
Pinky, just get on with it.
Ez már nem vicces, hanem így komolyan kell nézzek erre a játékra.
Aren't you?
Hogy nagyjából kifejtsem az angolt.
Nope. Why?
Így a lényeget ki tudjam belőle szedni.
Well, for one, I think Rarity's hiding something from me.
Mondjuk kézenfogó vezet a játék.
Got lost.
The what now?
One sec. Locked topic.
I really need to have a look sometime at that strange book she's got there.
Okay, you ready for this? And I mean really, really ready?
Yes?
Okay, here goes. Sometimes a character won't want to tell you everything. In other words, they're hiding something from you.
Yeah, I think that was established already.
Also says that in order to unlock that topic, you need to present a certain piece of evidence. Do you have it?
Maybe?
Nope, I don't think you do.
Are we done now?
Nope. The walkthrough also knows that sometimes you need to present more than one piece of evidence too. If that happens, then the topic of conversation gets locked with as many locks as pieces of evidence you need to present. 2 locks? Well then, you darn well better present 2 pieces of evidence, Buster. And now that's all the walkthrough says.
Alright, well, thanks, Pinky.
Don't mention anything for a friendly friend. See you soon.
I'd suggest a mental asylum, if I wasn't worried about what she would do to it.
Oh, szóval amit már kifejtettem, az már lokkolva van, mert azt már kibeszéltük.
Could you describe everything that was stolen last night?
Of course. First there was True Blue, a regular hunk of a sapphire that shone in the light like a noonday sky. Oh, whatever shall I do without the light of that jewel in my workshop? Second, there was Opal, my darling Opal. She's been missing since last night too. Now with the jewel I can understand, but what could the thieves possibly want with Opal? It greatly troubles me.
Részletről részletre kell haladni.
You must find the boat, Twilight. Promise me. You must. You must.
I'll do my best, Rarity. I promise. Not just a giant sapphire, but her cat too? What an equestria could that be about?
Új nyom. Pipa. Akkor még... Már csak ezt a fixingot capja.
Apple Bloom came by this morning to have this little accident fixed up. She seemed to have ripped her cape during one of her usual excursions. I asked her why she didn't just get Sweetie Belle to fix it up, but she said that Sweetie Belle was very busy today and couldn't spare any time to do so. I really don't know what those fillies are up to, but on the other hand, perhaps it's better I don't know. I swear, sometimes I don't understand myself. Sweetie Belle absolutely ruined my gold silk, and now here I am, fixing the capes they made with it. I'm an odd sort. Do you think I'm odd, Twilight?
Oh, Rarity.
Csak a tetteseknek a neveit így olvasgatom.
Don't remind me, Twilight. Sometimes it can be a bit tiresome.
So this belonged to Apple Bloom, and she had it fixed this morning.
Még több nyom.
While I'm here, Rarity, do you know where Apple Bloom went after you fixed her cape?
I'm not certain of her exact whereabouts, but she did head out towards the town square after I gave her the fixed cape. Perhaps that should be where you should search?
Alright. Thanks, Rarity.
Hát itt már minden megvolt, minden kipipált.
I can't seem to find a logical connection.
Jó. Még mutat valamit pedig.
I can't seem to find a logical...
Nem nyert, pedig valamit mutat. Ja! Értem már logikát. Macska.
Alright, let's think about this logically here. Hair this color and this length is pretty rare, as far as Equestria goes. There really aren't any...
És közben megy ez a nyomozói zene.
In fact, the is opalescence. And that would mean that whoever was here swerved and crashed into the window because opalescence was in his or her path. And that would all come together to mean that this broken window likely was an accident. It feels like there's more to this than just that. But it's a start at least.
Jó van, most hát talán tovább enged a játék. Mindenkit így Egy kicsit elég szar az irányítás amúgy. De nem gond, nem gond.
Can you do that for me, Sweetie Belle? At least until this all blows over. Of course. Leave it to me, Apple Bloom. See ya.
Jaj, pont későn érkezem.
I wonder what those two are talking about. Official Cutie Mark Crusader business, maybe? Might as well have a chat with Apple Bloom while she's here.
Ja. Ó. Nyomozzunk egy kicsit.
Oh, hi! I don't think I've seen you around before. Are you new here?
Yes. Well, no. Well, sort of. I travel a lot around Equestria. I haven't been in Ponyville for quite some time, so mostly.
Well, welcome back then. My name is Twilight Sparkle. I'm Princess Celestia's student, but, well, in my day job, I take care of the town library too.
Oh, of course. I've heard of you. What of your exploits do have a way of reaching quite far away, let me tell you.
Do they? Well, I'm really nothing to speak about, to be honest. But it's nice to make your acquaintance all the same. So, what do you do?
I'm a sculptor. Or at least, that's what I most enjoy. Traveling helps me a lot with inspiration.
Oh, sculpting! Have you seen our town's fountain? You might like it.
Well, actually, I've seen it before. Or, well, I've done more than just see it. I made it a while ago.
Wow, really? I had no idea. Well, you should feel proud of it. It's very well done.
Thank you. Although, there is one thing that catches my eye, now that I think about it.
What's that?
That plaque. Was that added recently? It wasn't put there when I made it, at least. And I didn't make it for the mayor. The rich family commissioned the statue.
Wait, what? Huh, boy. I wish this surprised me anymore.
Anyways, I was in the middle of pondering my next sculpture. It was very nice meeting you, Twilight Sparkle.
Likewise.
Jó, nézelődjünk még egy kicsit. Hol nem voltam még? Erre tudok menni?
Where am I going? That leads away from Ponyville.
Oké.
Reason to go in that direction.
Jó. Pepperbroom majd később. Szóval hadd nézzek körül egy kicsit. El nem tudok menni. Eléggé le van szűkítve a pálya.
I don't have any business at Town Hall. The mayor's probably busy. I wouldn't want to bother her without cause.
Nem tudok bemenni.
Town Hall, where every pony that's any pony has business. Where the greatest among us tackle tough challenges and lead the path to the future. Where our political heroes put aside their differences and make tough compromises for a better tomorrow. Or perhaps the place where the mayor plays solitaire while pretending to be interested in what you're saying. Either works.
Akkor mindenképp először Apple-Bloom-mal kell dumálnom.
How's it going with the Cutie Mark Crusaders? Done any, epic classes or crusading lately?
Oh, well, no, actually, not really. See, we're kind of on break.
On break? Since when do the Cutie Mark Crusaders take breaks?
Since, well, recently. I mean, everybody's got to take a break once in a while, right?
How recently?
Pretty recent.
Why is she avoiding my questions? Something Something's not right here. Although, now that I think about it, there's one crusader I haven't heard anything about today. Say, Apple Bloom. Do you know where Scootaloo's been?
Nowhere. I mean, somewhere. I mean, not here. I mean, I don't know.
Nagyon béna. Ilyenkor végig kell menjek az összes szövegen.
Did I? That was an awful.
Gyerekeknek való az a játék. Amúgy.
Well, don't worry. I'm on the case. And I promise you that I'll find the one who broke that window and stole from her.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Hope you have real good luck there.
Tényleg mondtam csúnya szót eddig? Vajon, mert akkor beállíthatnám ezt a videót gyermek videóra.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about what happened, would you?
Huh? Course not. Why would you think I'm not telling you something, huh?
Because you just told me that you're not.
Nagyon gyanús, hogy így mindig félre beszél. Amúgy.
Okay, Apple Bloom. Time to find out what you're.
Na most egy kicsit meg fogom izzasztani. Na, Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie, what in the world are you doing?
I'm pressing you for information, Buster. Or at least that's what the walkthrough says. I'm not really quite sure how this is supposed to work here.
Another lesson from Professor Pinkie Pie?
Yupperoonie! Talking about interrogations! Are you excited? I'm super duper excited with the strawberry!
100% hogy gyerekeknek csinálták ezt a játékot. Olyan cuki és hülyeség. Egyben. Szórakoztató. De akkor is angolul van minden.
I mean the whole ride home.
De a stílusáról sosem lepődök meg.
Okie dokie dokie! Now, the walkthrough says that interrogations are a super special thing where you've gotta try to wring the truth out of your opponent. And you do this with your mind, Twilight! Your mind! I guess you should have no problem with all that mind you got, huh?
Ja, most elmagyarázza, hogy működik a vallatás.
Sure. So, what do I do?
Well,
Elég, ha mutatja, hogy működik.
totally isn't true. Well, part of it at least. And it's your job to figure out what that part is. Once you find a statement that doesn't fit with the evidence you have available, you'll want to present that evidence against that statement. Like so. There! Helen! Pizzazz!
Ja,
Can I do it without that last
azt
part?
hiszem értem.
Well, if you want to be boring, sure.
Boring is fine. Boring is great.
Oh, and if you think you need your opponent to talk more about something they said, you can always select press for info, and you'll get them to talk, like me. I love talking.
Ja,
I've noticed.
Pinkie Pie-ben eléggé specialista, hogy valakit szó alatt tart. Emlékszem, amikor az egyik részben így, hát Applejacket vallatta, addig, amíg ki nem mondta, hogy veszített a versenyen. Így Applejack aztán így megadta magát.
And that's all for now. But remember, you've got to use pizzazz. Otherwise, you're not a real investigator. The walkthrough said so.
Duly noted.
Jeez, do something to lighten her up a bit, would ya? She's a terrible audience. Anyway, until next time, bye!
I thought she'd never leave. Okay, on with the investigation. Apple Bloom, I need to ask you about where you were around the time of the crime.
Huh? How come? I'm not a suspect, am I?
No, I just need to know. Procedure and all. That makes sense, right?
Jó, hogy Apple Bloom-ig meglógnak, az egyértelmű, hogy már gyanúsítottnak
I
számít.
wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping her on the farm.
Ja.
We finished everything up at around
Jaj, de hülye voltam.
or 7. I don't remember exactly
Milyen részletes amúgy. Ó, nem mondott komolyan.
I'm sure that Apple Bloom is hiding something from me here. The only question is, what?
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping her on the farm.
És ilyenkor így le kell görgessek az, hogy egy kicsit... Ja ne, hogy itt vissza tudom nézni.
Just a minute. What were you doing on the farm? If you don't mind me asking.
The usual. Applejack and Big Macintosh were bucking the apple trees, and I was helping out with the bucket. I'm a big pony and all, but my bucking legs can't get the jobs on you. So I'm still just helping move around the apples they shake loose.
And that's all you were doing?
That's about it.
Jó, kezdem érteni kapizsgálni a lényeget,
Alright.
hogy működik.
How long were you doing that for?
We finished everything up at around 6:30 or 7. I don't remember exactly when it was. Just a minute.
That took up the whole day?
Why, you have no idea how scary and Carolee could be in the classroom.
Do tell.
After Family Appreciation Day, every pony in the whole class had to write an essay on how it's bad to sleep in class with some pony else is talking.
That
Itt
doesn't seem
az a lényeg,
so
hogy
bad.
nagyon részletesen kell belemenni.
Except for the fact that she wanted us to explain our position on why it's bad and what bad it is using classical philosophers' argument as a basis. Jeremy Bantwell will hold me to the grave twice. To the grave.
This is an elementary school?
I certainly never went anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. No, sirree. We finished everything up at around 6:30 or 7.
Jó, tudom.
Just a minute.
Why can't you remember exactly when it was?
'Cause I was outside. Duh. We need on fancy pants ponies for watches and stuff. That's for Camelot ponies.
That doesn't account for your whole day, though. What about the rest of it?
I had homework to complete for school after that, so I was pretty much just doing that for the rest of the day.
I know for sure that Apple Bloom is hiding something from me here. The only question is, what?
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping her on the farm.
Jó, jó,
We
azt
finished
értem.
everything up at around 6:30.
Igen.
So
I know
I wasn't really doing a
Ja.
this just can't be right. But I can't find anything wrong with what she's saying yet.
Nem tudtam többet kiszedni belőle.
You know, Sweetie Belle didn't do a half-bad job on these capes, considering that, well, her costumes for your performance didn't go over quite so well.
You're telling me? Why, last I heard, Sweetie Belle was trying to get Rarity to turn them into her latest line of pony fashion.
She, what?
Uh-huh. Picture it, she said to Rarity. Blank wear. And our tapes will be the
Mondjuk a nyomozós játékokat, azok egész jók a nyomozós játékok. Amúgy.
Well, there must be, because, wouldn't you know it, Rarity said she'd make it part of her winter wear catalog.
She, what?
How'd you put it? Oh, I remember. I'll fill that when Taurus freezes over. Can you believe it, Twi? Maybe we'll get a fashion cutie marks.
Do I tell her? Nah.
Twi, I don't know what to do with this.
Well, that makes two of us.
Hát ennyit tudtam belőle kiszedni. És gondolom most az lenne a feladat, hogy menjek vissza Rarityhez. Vagy nem? Tudok erre is már menni. Mennyi póni van itt. Beszélgessünk először vele.
My name is Twilight Sparkle. Are you new in town? I don't think I've ever seen you before.
Nem tudom, most valami ünnepség van.
Well, duh! I'm a time traveler. Name's Abby Sprocket.
És okosan azért a készítő odafigyelt arra, hogy melyik póni karakterek vannak itt a háttérben.
What now? I've seen weird introductions before, but sheesh.
A time traveler. But my time machine broke down, so now...
Ja, ez egy vándor.
For now at least. So I'm trying to make a living as fast as I can. Nice place you got here, although a little rusty, if I may say so.
Breathe, Twilight. Breathe. So, how exactly are you a time traveler? Time travel spells are incredibly high level. I mean, I only managed to go back in time a week, and even then I only had less than a minute!
Csak a Bike Clubban a vándorkereskedők mindig úgy mágnesként mennének hozzá a játékoshoz. Üzletelni, és amint egyszer üzletelt, utána elmegy.
Need to think outside the box. Gotta go know how the impossible becomes possible. Or something like that. My mentor was a bit of a hoot. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is
Ez ilyen tudós amúgy.
now I'm here.
Ez amúgy egy tudós, nézd meg. Ez egy földi póni. És ami van neki szárnya, az ilyen robotszárny. Meg a szépségjegye az ilyen valamilyen kinyitás, vagy ilyesmi.
And I'm secretly a robot with mysterious powers.
Ja.
Huh. I didn't think they had robots in this age. Hold on. Let me get some tools and open you up and have a look at how you work.
Szerintem az ilyen készítők rakták be magukat ebbe a játékba szerintem. Ezek az ilyen random karakterek.
No, I was joking. Sheesh.
Oh? Huh. You had me convinced with how robotic you were acting.
Bárcsak több ilyen pónis játékot gyártanának. Habár van, csak azok inkább ilyen flash playeres játékok. Még azokat még nem nyüstöltem, de nem is annyira akarom. Nem nagyon akarok azzal foglalkozni.
What's this crowd all about? I didn't know there was an event today.
They're having an apple eating contest.
Jaj,
Applejack's way in the lead.
jaj ne, ja igen, hogy Applejack
Whoa, if she eats all those apples, she might get a wicked bad...
ez ilyen Apple, hogy mondjam, alma verseny, hogy ki tud több almát befalni.
This is one beautifully carved statue.
Ja, minden és részletre oda kell figyelni, különben nem lesz 100%-osan kitolva a játék.
Erected in honor of the bravest, most
És én tudjátok, én mindig részletes vagyok.
ever known. I'm getting the sense that this is talking about the mayor, and was written by the mayor.
Hova tudok még elmenni? Csak úgy kíváncsiságból. Van-e itt valahol ilyen eldugott szegmens?
This road leads to Sweet Apple Acres. I don't
Jó,
know if
ide majd
it's
később
there.
kell eljöjjek.
Is Twilight?
Akkor menjünk erre. Gyere erre. Itt a következő delikvens.
Are you cleaning a dirt road?
No, I'm giving it a massage because it is gross.
I just meant it was kind of odd.
was the guy who hired me to do this. He wanted every surface around his house free of dirt and dust, including the road.
That pony must really dislike dirt.
And I've been out here for the past 5 hours. Every time it starts looking clean, a breeze or a crowd comes by forcing me to start all over.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. By the hour.
Ja, fizessek azért, hogy dolgozhasson. Nem ezt akartam. Mindig nem tudok hozzá bemenni. Egyelőre nincs bizonyítékom. Gondolom, most vissza kell menjek Rarityhez. Jó, majd megszokom ezt az irányítást. Szóval megmutattam, ezt megmutattam neki.
Why, thank you.
Ja, arra meg azt mondta, hogy bassza meg!
Everything.
Na, ennyit a családbarát videóról. Akkor nem ide kell jönnöm. Egy ilyen csúnya szó már ront minden, de akár ki is sípolhatnám magamat. Csak olyan lusta vagyok ahhoz. Valahogy ebbe az irányba nem lehet jönni, vagy... És miért nem tudok tovább menni? Nem tudok ide bemenni. Valamit még kell vele kezdeni.
Okay, Apple Bloom. Time to find out what you're hiding.
Nem találtam semmi
I
ízét.
need to ask you about where you were around the time of the...
Ja, most megint így végig kell ezt nyomatni.
We finished.
Ó, Istenem.
I had. So
Most komolyan így, most kb. Arra jutok, hogy... Ez már megvolt. Vagy... Homework. Nem, mert az ugye az este történt. És 6-7 órát mondott. Egyelőre nincs bizonyítékom.
Just a minute. That took up the whole day? Dude.
after Family Appreciation Day, every pony in the whole class had to write in and say on how it's bad to sleep in class and some pony else is talking.
That doesn't seem so bad.
Oh, we didn't. Except for the fact that she wanted us to explain our position on why it's bad and what bad is using classical philosophers' argument as a basis. Jeremy Ben, who will hold me to the grave, twice? To the grave!
This is an elementary school?
Elementary school.
I certainly never went anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. No, sorry.
Várjál, butik! Megvan.
Nice! Well, you passed that test with flying colors. Well done, Apple Bloom.
You don't really know what you're doing, do ya?
Nice deduction. Want to take over?
I certainly never went anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. No, sorry.
Valahogy őt meg lehet fogni. Csak jól kell használnom a pakli kártyámat.
Wait a second. Objection!
Mint abban az animében!
Well, I wanted to give it, you know, pizzazz. Just like the real thing. Did it sound official?
Why, you feeling alright? Hey, I bet the Cora can help with that.
Okay, I get it. I'm not a lawyer. Anyways, Apple Bloom, I'm afraid to say that I don't think you're being honest with me.
És ez a zene abban az animéből van. Ja, Istenem, az anime, azt még egyszer sem néztem meg, de láttam róla egy minimális videókat a YouTube-on, és kurva jó.
Oh no, I'm not being guilt-tripped.
Ja, Istenem.
I found a scrap of your cape near the bridge to the Carousel Boutique. You were there, Apple Bloom.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean that was left there last night, does it? Why, that was left there a long time ago, Twi.
No, Apple Bloom. I'm afraid that one's not going to fly. I talked to Rarity earlier, and she told me that you had this fixed this morning.
Yeah, but...
Your prized Cutie Mark Crusaders cape. Apple Bloom, come on. You can't tell me that you wouldn't get that fixed as soon as possible.
Ja, most buktattam le.
I mean... Alright, you win, Twi. I'm sorry.
It's okay, but please, I need you to tell me what you know.
Jó van, azért meg lehet
As
érteni.
much as possible.
Ahhoz képest, hogy angolul van, de egész jó ki lehet olvasni. Nem az, hogy rohanni kell. Last night I did a quest. Jó van. Most last
All right,
night.
Apple Bloom. Please tell me everything you know about what happened last night.
I can't.
And why not?
'Cause I can't.
Apple Bloom, I think I know why you're not talking. It's because of this, isn't it? Right. Never mind.
Nem.
Anyway,
Ezzel nem tudom őt megfogni.
seriously. It's because of this,
Ez se jött be. De akkor miért tudnám őt megfogni? Ezzel?
It's anyway.
Nem tudom még mit tudnék
I
ebb...
know she's protecting some pony, but unless I know whom, I don't think I'm getting anywhere.
Nem tudok már mit hozzáfűzni. Pedig a játék némileg arra megy ki, hogy Apple Bloom-t meg tudjon szorítani. De már megmutatom neki az összes bizonyítékot ellene. Vagy inkább Scootaloo ellen, ha jól gondolom.
everything I know about that Twilight. Oh, but while we're talking clothing, why don't I give you some fashion advice? The next season will be here before you know it, and one must always look one's best when it arrives. Let me just grab a selection from my brand new fashion line, and...
Rarity, there's a little thing that I'm kind of in the middle of at the moment.
Oh, right. But we must talk about this when you're done, Twilight.
Note to self. Find longer-term excuse before finding the true blue.
Mivel tudnám még őt megfogni? Mert hogy amíg nem tudok részletes infókat mondani, vagy inkább nem tudom őt részletesen szorítóba rakni, mondjuk úgy, addig nem tudok semmit se csinálni. Meg addig amúgy sem tudok sehol sem menni. Gondolom én. Ó, az az irányítás. Ide nem tudok elmenni. Jaj, lenyomva kell tartsam. Mit tudok még vele kezdeni?
All right, Apple. And
Mivel tudnám őt még megfogni? Ezt már megmutattam neki, ezt is. Mi más tudnék még neki megmutatni? Vagy csak most így random nyomkodom, hogy vajon mivel tudnám őt megfogni. Több bizonyíték kell, vagy valami más kéne kitalálni.
you're trying to protect Scootaloo, aren't you?
Oh, szóval így tudok tovább haladni.
About you three that seemed awfully suspicious.
Yeah, you got it, Twilight.
Megvan. Csak kurva hosszú lesz ezzel a videó.
Listen to me. I know your heart is in the right place, but this isn't the right way to protect Scootaloo.
Jaj, miért védi Scootaloo-t miközben?
It's very, very important that I have this case closed before they get here.
You don't mean that investigation team, do ya?
I'm afraid I do.
Okay, I get it, Twilight. No more hiding, promise. I wasn't being truthful because, well, I was awfully worried about Scootaloo. See, last night, we were rehearsing a comedy routine that we had planned to put on for Rarity's birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. We've been doing that for quite a while now.
Oh, right! Comedy, of course. Great!
Well, yeah!
Jó van. Nyomon vagyunk.
But you can't tell any pony about this, Twice. This is super duper top secret. It won't work if it's not a surprise.
De miért pont Twee-nek nevez? Miért nem Twilight-nak? Gondolom, akkor úgy túl hosszú lenne a szöveg.
Sure. You can trust me. Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye.
Me heart and hope to fly, stick a cupcake in me eyes.
Daddy asked?
Yes.
Well, alright then. Anyway, we were practicing in the town square last night, like always, and things are going pretty well. We took a break, during which time me and Sweetie Belle hung out by the bridge. But I don't know where Scootaloo was at that time, or what she was up to. A short while after that, we heard a sudden loud crash come from Carazoba's feet. We didn't know what in tarnation was happening now, so we just walked to her a bit to see what was going on. And then a little while after that, some pony ran across the bridge real fast.
Amúgy Scootaloo-nak Amúgy ki a családja az Skutalónak? Amúgy. Neki valamiért nem rakták a rajzfilmbe a történetét. Valahogyan semmivé teszik. Vagy csak az íróknak nem volt több ideje megírni a sztoriát. Na de visszatérve erre.
Afraid it is, Twi. I didn't know what was going on, but since it seemed like Scootaloo was in trouble, we all figured, well,
Ja, Skutaloo törte be az ablakot.
I'm awful sorry I lied to you, Twi.
It's fine, really. You did the right thing in telling me all this. This has been a big help.
Scootaloo's not a thief, Twi. You gotta believe me. You gotta help her. Promise.
I promise on my honor as an investigator that I will clear Scootaloo's name and get to the bottom of this.
Is that something that's valuable?
Let's just say that, yes, I promise.
Ja. Ja, hogy a hídnál jártak, aztán meg Skutaloo-nak valami olyan elromlott a kis készüléke. Ja, és így most ilyen teljesen új részletes információ van róla.
Now I know that Verity's hiding something from me. I'd better pay her another visit.
És úgy látszik, hogy ennyi. Mindent infót megkaptam. Ide nem tudok elmenni. Jó, de most vissza kell menjek Rarityhez. Jó, most már azt kell mondjam, hogy ez az irányítás nem is rossz. Csak én voltam a hülye. Vissza ide.
Say, Rarity, how have things been between you and Sweetie Belle?
Oh, just wonderful, darling.
Jó, most már így egy kicsit világosabb a történet.
Play in the rain. And then I showed her how I design outfits. But then she wanted to draw. It was
Jaj, az orrom.
enjoyable merry-go-round of delights.
Jaj, bocsi, Ricsi, nem akartalak felülrasztani. Bocsánat. Bocsánat, Ricsi. Hát igen, a macskák mindig túlérzékeny a fülük.
That sounds more like a roller coaster to me.
Jó. Akkor most... Na lássuk...
Oh, well, I must apologize, Twilight, but we haven't spoken much lately. I haven't much input.
Milyen jó meleg a macskám. Jó. Ez később.
Rarity, I hate to say it, but I don't think you're telling me the whole truth here.
Why, darling, whatever do you mean? I dare say I resent your accusation, my dear.
All right then, let's look at this a different way. How quickly did you come downstairs after you thought something was wrong?
Immediately, of course, but I don't see what relevance that has to anything.
I don't have all the answers here, but neither does Rarity. Maybe I can get her to talk, if I make it seem like I know more than I really do.
Ja, aztán vissza kéne rohanni a kepőbb.
To Apple Bloom earlier and learned that she witnessed Scootaloo crashing through your window last night. I also learned that Scootaloo stayed for roughly a minute before leaving the boutique. Now, if you came downstairs immediately after hearing the crash, don't you think
Gyere,
that could have
Ricsi,
seen something?
foglald el a helyedet.
I mean, that is... I suppose you do have a point.
Thanks, Celestia. It worked.
Köszönöm, Celestia. A kedves munkádat. Ja, és így unlockolta megint a Last Night-ot. Az mondjuk nem tudom, hogy mennyire számít.
Thank you, darling.
Mert nem, egyszerűen nem lehet.
You are correct, Twilight. I did see Scootaloo last I did not know what to make of it. I meant to protect her. I do apologize for not being forthright about it.
I understand, Rarity. But if that investigation team from Canterlot comes here and finds any of that out, what do you think their conclusion is going to be?
You do have a point, I must say.
Oké.
Alright, time to get to the bottom of this.
Nagyjából össze van állítva eddig a dolog. Last night interaction.
Alright, Rarity. Please tell me everything you know about what you saw last night. I can't help if I don't have all the details.
Of course, Twilight. I shall do my best.
I finished my work for yesterday earlier than expected, so I had wanted to get my beauty sleep. I have been somewhat
Ja, most már kicsivel részletesebben mondja.
had made several last-minute orders.
I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a sudden, I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor.
Na,
I was just scared out of my wits at that moment, so I made great haste downstairs to see what in Celestia's name was going on.
Surely you can see why I kept this from you, Twilight. This isn't Scootaloo at all. Yet, there she was.
I know this can't be right. It just can't. But is there anything wrong with what she's saying?
I finished my work for yesterday earlier than expected, so I had wanted to get my beauty sleep. I had been somewhat deprived, given that a certain client had made several last-minute orders.
I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a sudden, I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor.
oké.
I had finally fallen.
Csezd meg, hogy így van kitalálva ez a szar.
Just a minute. What kind of crash are we talking about exactly?
The kind of crash that a window makes when it gets broken. Honestly, Twilight, I dare say I needed to spell this one out for you.
Aha, right. Right. So, what did you do when you heard this crash?
Well, I was just scared out of my wits at that moment, so I made great haste downstairs to see what in Celestia's name was going on.
Oké.
Just a minute. Is that really the only interpretation there is for what happened?
I'm afraid I can't think of any other, Twilight. I do truly apologize.
Surely you can see why I kept this from you, Twilight. This isn't Scootaloo at all. Yet, there she was.
I know this can't be right. It just can't. But is there anything wrong with what she's saying?
I finished my work for yesterday earlier than expected, so I had wanted to get my beauty sleep. I had been somewhat deprived, given that a certain client had made several last-minute orders.
Nem tudom, hogy milyen bizonyítékot tudnék még összeszedni. Ez már megvolt. Mindent elmondtam neki. Ebből kevés infó van.
Rarity,
Mert hogy
what you said contradicts this bit of evidence.
No. I don't believe it does, Twilight.
Oh, my mistake.
I cannot explain what I saw any other way than to say that a Scootaloo purposely broke into my boutique to steal True Blue. What other explanation could there be?
biztos vagyok benne, hogy valamelyiket kell elővegyem, mint például Apple Bloomot. Habár őnál az van, hogy talán ő számít.
Rarity, what you said contradicts this bit of evidence.
No. I don't believe it does, Twilight.
Oh,
Egyszerűen nem, mi? Nem tudom, hogy mit tudnék mi bedobni.
Rarity.
Igen.
Oh,
Worse still.
Pedig ezzel kéne valamit kezdeni amúgy.
just a minute. Rarity, this is incredibly important. Please tell me exactly what it was you saw here. Was there any chance, any at all, that what you saw wasn't Scootaloo?
Well, I'm afraid that it all went by so fast that I didn't get a very good look. I had to turn on the lights before I could see anything at all. And by that time, it had very nearly left. All I can say is that it was definitely something moving. And I clearly saw the colors orange and purple.
But what about her cape? You didn't see that at all?
All I saw was her backside. Perhaps the cape had gotten wrapped around her front when she crashed through the window. I don't know, Twilight. If that does not describe Scootaloo, then who would it describe?
Is she really the only pony who fits that description? Think, Twilight, think.
And if that was Scootaloo that I saw, then, well, I cannot explain what I saw.
Aj, de nagyon részletesen ki van dolgozva az a játék. Ez is Scootaloo-ra van. Ez is Scootaloo-ra hat.
Just a minute. Which certain client was this? Out of curiosity.
Who else but Sapphire Shores? She gives me such good business. But I don't want to gossip, of course, but my goodness, does that man love jewels, Twilight? Although, I suppose her request was what got me searching for gems, which was what caused me to find True Blue in the first place. It wasn't so bad, all things told. Well, as soon as I get True Blue back, that is. Hint, hint.
You had just gone to sleep?
I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a sudden, I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor.
Istenem.
Just a minute. What kind of...
The...
Just a minute. If there were potentially dangerous thieves in your home, why would you have gone downstairs so quickly?
Na végre megvan.
Worried for your safety?
Végre megvan.
Suppose that I did not even consider the possibility that I might have been in danger.
Ahogy mondtam, gyerekeknek készült, szóval itt nem lehet hibázni.
Really, Twilight, that's rather beside the point, is it not? What I found there was... Oh, terrible! Horrible! The first floor of my boutique! Ransacked! Ruined! Torn apart! Oh, what is a man to do?
Just a minute. Wow.
Hát, akkor így végig masíroz a kezem, hogy jobban értsen.
Yes, I'm upset! All that time put into organization and sorting and everything like that. Ruined! Just ruined! Now I'm going to have to put all that work into sorting the first floor all over again.
That's what has her upset? I know I can be a bit obsessive about organization, but sheesh.
Worse?
Gondolom minden egyes részlet fontos. Kb. Azt hiszem minden info megvan.
Surely
Nem?
you can see why I kept this.
I know this.
I finished. I had fun.
Ennyire részletesen így odafigyelni ezekre.
Rarity. Oh,
I had finally.
I know this can't.
Pedig azt írja, hogy még valamit még
All right, Rarity.
valamit még kell vele beszélni.
I finished.
Istenem.
Just a minute. Rarity.
Well, all I can say is
But
all I don't.
is she?
And if that.
De hát még mit tudnék még ezekből kiszűrni?
Surely you can.
I know.
Mert hogy kb. Részletről részletre már kibontottam őt. Ezeket is már... Pedig valamit még kéne csinálni, mert hogy ahhoz...
I know this can't be right.
Vagy most egyelőre ennyi. Amúgy marha jó ki van ezt találva. Ja, a zenét azt jól eltalálták hozzá. Vele mindig nem tudok beszélni. Ők már full ki van pipálva. Valamit Rarity-vel kéne csinálni. Nagyjából Végighallgattam az összes szöveg részletét. Gondolom, addig nem tudok elmenni. Ja.
This is one beautiful erect. I. Or
Valamit kell Rarity-vel csinálni. Valamit így megbeszélni vele.
where am I go?
Ez hova visz? Ja, ez a követ végére megy. A történetnek.
The boutique's looking as good as ever. Oh, it's been a. One of the.
Ó, Istenem.
All right, Mary.
Of course. I finished my...
De ha ezt adom oda neki, akkor sem... Azzal nem segítek. Ezzel kéne valamit kezdeni. Csak hát úgy gondolja, hogy ez ilyen gift.
Oh,
De tudod,
I finished my work.
bármit mutatok neki, az tök mindegy.
Rarity. What you. Oh,
I...
Na, egyszerűen nem jövök rá, hogy mi lehet a... Mi lehet a titok nyitja.
just a minute. Is that?
Az kiderül, hogy a legalja volt a lényeg.
I'm afraid I... Surely.
I know this.
I finished my work for yesterday earlier than expected. I had
És ilyenkor így újra kezdi az egész szövegmintát. Yesterday, client. Had me several last minute order.
Just a minute. If there were.
But
Kb. Már
worst... I... Sure...
I know.
I had... But I found worse still.
mi lehet a titok nyitja? Mi az, amit még nem mondtam el? Vagy... Mert az a része már megvan.
Rarity. Oh, my mistake.
I would... Just a minute. If I...
Kb. Már végig nyomkodtam az egészet, de nem jövök rá. Valamit kihagyok, de mit? Vagy az is számít a major, nem?
Rarity. Oh,
Nem. Ővele se tudok semmit se kezdeni. Hogy most, én most ezen elakadtam. Kb. Már végig nyomattam az egészet.
rarity.
Just a minute.
Which?
Just a minute.
What kind?
The... Well, just a minute.
If there were.
Let's read. But I found it.
Azt hiszem, tudom mi lehet.
Rarity.
Oh,
Oh,
Tök mindegy, mit mutatok neki, nem. Egyszerűen szarik. Vagyis egyszer nem jutok egyről kettőre. Valamit kihagyok, de mit?
just a minute. The... Well... Just a minute.
if
But I found it. Just a minute.
well,
Now
that
we're still...
Pedig már mindent elmondtam neki.
Just a minute.
rarity.
Well... All I can say...
But
Oh... I don't...
is she?
And if that... Just a minute.
Is that?
I'm afraid... Sure.
I know.
I've been...
Nem, egyszerűen nem jövök rá, hogy mi lehet. Vagy így össze kell illeszem a szöveggel. Vagy az is lehet. Vagy a meg partner. Még olyan is van. Valamit itt össze kéne kombózni. Ez sem visz előrébb. Kell lennie valami rugónak.
can't seem.
Nem jövök rá. Itt most elakadtam. Mi lehet? Mert hogy a polgármester 100%-on nincs benne. Vagy csak én vagyok a marha. Vagy mindvégig ő volt az, aki valamit köze volt hozzá, de nem hiszem.
I can't seem to find.
Ja, mekkora hülyeség lenne.
The boutique's looking as good as ever. But then, one of the. Oh, that's the tree that Opalescence keeps getting stuck in. It seemed to have become a bit of a habit of hers, ever since Rainbow Dash put her there to convince Rarity to come out of her room. One time, Winona chased her off that tree. Applejack was awfully apologetic, but we spent quite a while trying to convince her to come down. Then another time, Rainbow Dash was practicing her aerial acrobatics and kind of messed something up, causing her to crash right into Carousel Boutique, and making poor Opal scurry up that tree once again. And then there was the time that the Cutie Mark Crusaders were trying to get their cutie marks in interpretive dance. I don't really know exactly what happened, but by the time they were done, we had a tiger loose in Ponyville, Verity's hair was on fire, and Opalescence was back up in the tree. Again. Needless to say, Rarity did not like their, interpretation of dance. Anyway, she's not in the tree this time. Surprisingly enough. Well, it's a...
Hát a szőrön kívül más nincs. Valamit elrontok, de mit?
I can't seem to...
Nem jutok előrébb, hát ez hihetetlen. Ezzel fog elmenni az időm.
I can't...
Hát hogy ezzel olyan fölöslegesen foglalkozom, az a érzésem van. De ez a szőr, ez...
I...
Ja, gondoltam.
I can't seem to find... Are you cleaning a...
No,
I just...
this was the guy who...
That... Oh,
Hát ezek csak úgy vannak dísznek. De nézd meg, hogy ezek már mind ki vannak pipálva, ami azt jelenti, hogy már mind megvolt. De olyan tuti fix, hogy valamit kombinálni kell, vagy valamit találni, ami még nyomra vezethet. De vajon mi?
I can't seem. I can't.
Nem jutok egyről kettőre. Last night interrogation.
All right, Mary.
Of course.
Ja, most
I
újra
finished
végig
my
kell.
work yesterday.
Rarity, what you said contradicts this bit of evidence. Oh, my mistake.
Apple Bloomot kéne elővenni. Ez opálnak a izéje. A szőre, nem?
Rarity. Oh.
Valamit tuti elrontok, de nem tudom, hogy mit. Mert hogy... mondjuk ez itt full megvan. Ricsi. Valamelyik ilyen szöveget kéne összeállítani. Valahogy össze kell kombózni.
Rarity, what you said. Oh.
What I found there. I had fun.
I know this can't.
I finished my. Surely you.
I know this can't be right.
I finished.
Just a minute. Is
I'm afraid I. Surely you can see why I kept this from you twice.
I know this.
I finished.
I know this can't.
What? De nem akarja kipipálni. Ami azt jelenti, hogy valamit kihagyok, de mit? Már szinte minden megmutattam.
Why?
Mit tudok még kezdeni?
Oh,
Say, Rarity, how... Rarity.
why?
Alright then.
Immediately.
I don't have a... Rarity. I all... Now.
Ah, I mean,
Thanks, Celestia. It worked.
De itt elakadok, mert hogy itt a Last Night-nál mi a tökömet, mit kellene kezdjek? Mi? Mert hogy ez megvolt, ki van pipálva, de itt kéne valamit csinálni, de mit? Valamit elrontok, vagy valami hiányzik.
Is there... Is there... The boutique's looking as good as ever. Oh, but one of the... Is there...
Jaj, gondolom, ja. Most opálnak az a szőre.
The boutique's looking as good as ever.
Valamit elrontok.
All right, Rarity.
Vagy csak én vagyok a barom, hogy
I shall do
nem
my
vagyok angol tudó.
I finished my work for yesterday earlier than expected, so I had wanted to get my beauty sleep. I have been somewhat deprived, given that a certain client had made several last-minute orders.
Just a minute. Which certain client was this? Out of curiosity.
Who else but Sapphire Shores? She gives me such good business. But I don't want to gossip, of course, but my goodness, does that man love jewels, Twilight? Although, I suppose her request was what got me searching for gems, which was... well, as...
Right. So anyway, you...
I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a sudden, I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor.
Rarity. Oh, my mistake.
I had
Nem, egyszerűen bárhogy nézem, nem. Gondolom, hogy a szöveghez lehetne hozzáadni valamelyik szöveget.
Rarity.
Oh, I had
Rohadt életbe.
Just a minute. What?
the.
Right. Right. So, what did you do when you heard this? Rarity.
Um.
Oh,
What I found.
just a minute. Wow.
No.
That.
Worse still. Surely you.
I know.
I finished my.
Szerintem most be van akadva a játék. Én szerintem. Mert már kb. Mindent megcsináltam. Azt hiszem.
Just a minute. Is that really the only interpretation there is for what happened?
I'm afraid I. Sure.
I know.
I finished.
Valamiért nem fogadja el a játék. És ilyenkor így újra visszatekel.
Oh.
Surely.
I know this can't.
Nem tudok vele mit csinálni. Vagy be van bagolva, vagy én vagyok a marha. Hát már kb. Partnerem is van. Ja, az kiderül, hogy
I can't.
kb. Már mindent kipróbáltam, én szerintem. Vagy valami nyomot kéne keressek itt? Nem látok semmi olyat, ami így...
You know. When all. Nah.
Az el leszek egy darabig, mire valamit, valamire rájövök, hogy mit kéne csinálni.
Sorry, Twi, but I ain't got much to say about that pony. Been doing too much crusading to have time to talk, I guess. Twi?
Well,
Sorry.
Nem könnyíti meg a dolgom.
you know, Apple Bloom, I never did ask you about that substantial gift you gave Cheerily for Hearts and Hopes Day. I heard that was Sweetie Belle's idea?
Uh-huh. She brought us all kinds of materials, because we knew we had to make a heart for Shirley that was as big as hers.
Where did you get all the supplies for something that size anyway?
Akkor mégsem rejtít kell baszogat, vagyis foglalkoznom vele, hanem
We have won a
részletesekkel részletesen ki kell kérdezzem Apple Bloomt.
You three kind of get stuck together in
Több nyom kell, sokkal több. Ahhoz, hogy beigazolódjon a gyanú. Ennyit eltökölni.
Plus, now we totally know what our Nightmare Night costume is gonna be this year.
I'm gonna go ahead and not imagine that.
Jó. Valamit még...
So Yep, that's me, Apple Bloom, leader of the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
That's funny. I didn't know the Crusaders had a leader.
Well, not officially, but when you're in a group of ponies, it kind of just happens that the smartest one of them takes charge, you know?
The smartest one in the group takes charge? Huh. I wonder where she got that idea.
Ővele kell beszélnem többet, több infó kell.
You know,
You're...
she
Uh-huh.
Nem hiszem, hogy ezzel megy el az időm.
Do I tell? Well, well, well,
Hát csezd meg.
Gee, Twi, come to think of it, you've been friends with my big sis for a long while, but I don't know much about you, except that you're purple and magical.
now that you mention it, you're right. Well, if you want to know more, I'd be happy to tell you a little about myself.
Would you?
Of course. Where to begin? Well, I suppose we could start at the beginning. Ahem. I was born on April 18th, a Tuesday naturally, at Canterlot General Hospital. I was 1 foot 2 inches long and I weighed 2.4653 pounds at birth. Roughly speaking, of course, and I stayed at the hospital for 6 days before being brought home. When I was 2 months old, my dad told me his very first story. If you give a dog a donut. Well, I knew right then and there what my passion was going to be. I finished the whole series soon after that. It wasn't until I was 2 years old, though, that I read my first real book. Well, a paper, actually, but anyways. Which was The Observation of Einstein and Penalski Horse and Entanglement on Superquantum Structures by induction through nonlinear transuranic crystal of extremely long wavelength pulse from mode-locked source array. By Dr. Gordon Freecoat.
Dr. Gordon Freecoat!
Oh, I remember it so well.
Jaj,
Live in a world where only the...
Istenem. Jaj.
Class, don't you? Investigation to get back to?
Hát én beszarok.
Oh, you're absolutely right. But you really should hear the end of this story. Here, let me see if I can pencil some time into my schedule to read you the whole thing. Are you free, say, next Sunday afternoon?
No. Now that's a no. I'll be crusading. Lots of crusading. Yes, ma'am.
Well, is there a time that'd work better for you?
No. No. I'm gonna be away from now until ever. That's sure and busy. Sorry, Twice.
Vaguely suspicious, but okay.
Azt hiszem, már minden kártyámat már használtam. Nem? Mondjuk polgármester? Nem. Kiverítettem a lehetőségeket. Ő már megvolt, én is megvoltam. De ilyenkor hát nem kaptam semmi új opciót.
Yep,
That's
well.
this. Oh, hi! I'm...
Hát jó. És az a szar, hogy erre nem lehet még menni. Valami kimarad, de mi? Kéne lennie még valami bizonyítéknak. Meg amíg Rarity nem tolom le, addig nem tudok tovább haladni a következő pályára. Vagyis a következő információs pulthoz, mondjuk úgy. És így nem tudom kivinni a játékot.
Oh! I don't have any business...
Kezdem már az időmet elveszteni. Nem kapok semmi újat. Tuti én vagyok a marha egyébként, hogy nem.
Just a... You know?
Vagy tuti el van romolva a játék szerintem. Hát már kb. Minden kártyámat már kidobtam, mondjuk azt. Vagyis felhasználtam a kártyáimat, mondjuk úgy.
The boutique's looking as good as ever.
Last night interrogation. Ezek már mind ki vannak pipálva.
Oh my stars, Twilight! We're in a Equestria did you get a picture of such a bedazzling pony? Hmm?
On second thought, never mind.
Kell lennie valami cuccnak.
Twilight, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't believe you've ever joined Fluttershy and me for a trip to the spa. Won't you join us sometime soon?
Oh, well, sure. Just let me see if I can find some room in my schedule. No, that time won't work. I'm meeting with the school's PTA. That one's right out. Mayor wanted me to organize a fall leaf cleanup.
Hát legalább lesz mit vágnom a videóban.
This whole week's booked since Princess Celestia wanted me to help organize some of the Canterlot archives.
Actually, Twilight, don't worry about it. It's quite alright.
Kb. Twilight az,
Okay then.
az mellett, hogy megállás nélkül szereti a könyveket és egész nap olvassa, majdnem egész nap, azért el szokott menni kajálni, még ilyesmi, de...
Oh,
Ez már letudtam.
oh my.
Ez is megvolt.
Oh,
Ez is megvolt.
Rarity. I hate...
Ez is megvolt.
Say Rarity.
Ez is megvolt.
oh, Opal, you poor, poor darling! All alone in the wilderness! Why, Twilight, what if she's been eaten by a manticore? Or a dragon? Or a hydra?
Or maybe she's up a tree somewhere.
By Celestia's name! Don't scare me with such propositions!
You know what? I'm not even gonna comment.
De hiába használ az interrogation-t. Fölösleges. Ezeket mind megcsináltam már. Ez is megvolt.
Why?
Ez is megvolt.
Why?
Egész is megvolt.
Why?
Ez is megvolt. Azt nagyjából már a végére értem az egésznek. Lehet, hogy én vagyok a marha, hogy nem tudok angolul. Ezzel nem jövök rá, hogy mi lehet az, amit így hozzá kell adjak egy adott történethez.
Surely you can.
I know this kid.
I finished. Surely you can see why. I had fun. Just a minute.
What kind?
The. Uh-huh. What I found?
Pedig már teljes egészében kihallgattam őt.
Surely you can.
I know.
És valahogy mindig ugyanarra...
Just a minute. Is that?
I'm afraid. Surely.
I know this.
I've been.
Rarity. Oh.
I cannot explain what I saw.
Rarity.
Um,
Oh.
I.
Mindig ugyanaz lesz az eredmény. Mindig ugyanaz az eredmény. Mit rontok el?
Is that...
I'm sure.
Jó, gyorsan guruljunk át ezen. Több nyom kell, sokkal több nyom, mert addig nem fog semmi se történni. De hol van még nyom?
Well, that's sure one way to get into a building. You'd think a jewel thief would be more, well... Wow, these are some really nice bushes. Very eye-catching. So much that you might think that they're important, but they're not. So, did... Hey, Apple Bloom. You were trying...
You know, now that I think about it, I haven't seen Scootaloo that flustered since we tried getting a nature cutie mark.
Nature cutie mark?
Well, yeah. You know how Fluttershy's all like in tune with animals and stuff, right? We figured we could do something like that too. So, we paid a trick one day to her chicken coop to be one with nature. It turns out that Scootaloo doesn't make such a good chicken after all. And we found out that Fluttershy's definitely been keeping up with her Iron Whale assertiveness training. But oh well, live and learn, right, Twi?
Well, you have the live part down, Pat.
Mindig találok vele mindig valami olyan infót. Nem tudok vele mit csinálni.
Oh, hi!
Ez sem segít.
Where am
Ide
I
meg
going?
nem mehetek. Nincs semmi hasznos a környéken.
This is one... I can't seem to find...
Nem értem. Az kiderül, hogy fordítva kell.
I can't seem to find...
Érdekes.
I can't.
Ezeket már nagyjából összekötöttem.
I
Ez
can't.
se jó, pedig ez Scoot szerintem ez izé. Ja nem, ez Apple Bloomnak a ruhája.
I can't.
Mi lehet a gond?
I can't.
Nem jutok vele semmire.
I can't seem to find a logical connection here.
Nem jövök rá.
I can't seem to. I can't seem to.
Így a szövegeket kéne valahogy összerakni. Csak nem jövök rá, hogy vajon... Hogy tudnám összerakni? Valahogy össze kell kombinálni, de nem tudom, hogy.
I can't seem to.
Hát én nem jövök rá. Olyan mi lehet?
What's this crowd all about?
They're having
What?
Ilyenkor mondanám azt, hogy de jó lenne, hogyha felbukkanna Pinky segíteni. Na jó, innen fogom folytatni szerintem. Majd még foglalkozni fogok ezzel később. Addig is majd innen fogom folytatni, addig is sziasztok, mert nekem hát jó sok időmet elverte amúgy. De egész jó játék. Lájkáltak, ha tetszett a videó, és iratkozzatok fel, stb. Én szerintem ennyi elég volt.